Hi, and welcome back to our series about picky eating. I'm Renee Seltzer, founder of Feeding My Kid, and in today's episode, I want to go through everything and all these different types of tools to get your kids to try new foods. So there are ways that you can go ahead and make eating a little bit more fun and really encourage kids to be more adventurous. So in the comments below, I'm going to have links to all of these different types of products that we went through. All right, so let's get started. Part of picky eating is really kids aren't exposed to a large variety of foods regularly enough. I'm going to cover nibble trays, also known as muffin trays, as a way to get kids exposed to more foods more often. It's kind of like a shortcut to speed up. You know, you need like 20 to 30 exposures before kids are even willing to try a new food. So you're thinking, well, you know, hey, my little baby didn't, you know, I keep making all this food and they never even try it, so you get kind of disheartened and get frustrated. Totally normal. But what you can do is really speed up the process, and you know, by the 20th time that you offer something, all of a sudden little Joey's gonna be like, hey, I'll try that zucchini. And it doesn't always work. My son has been exposed to eating eggs maybe 100 times and he still won't eat them. So that's just a part of it. You know, there's some things your kids will eat, some things your kids won't eat, but now you're giving them a larger variety of foods to get used to. So one of the things I want to cover is, like I mentioned, the nibble trays and muffin trays. These are really great. These are actually baby food storage that I had from when I was making baby food. And you actually just kind of cut up foods in the shape of French fries, you know, this kind of shape. And you put a variety of foods. So in this case, we have carrots, cheese, turkey, almond butter with yogurt, cottage cheese, apples, zucchini, and some pumpkin seeds. Really a great variety. They might just munch on a little bit, and you could always eat the leftovers yourself. But it really does kind of expose them to the cottage cheese or the turkey, depending if kids don't eat protein. And you know, that way they see the turkey, they might touch it, they don't have to feel the pressure to eat it, because now they can eat all these other safe foods. One of the best ways to kind of take the fight out of food is to give your kids exposure to new foods with foods that they're already comfortable with. So if your kids eat carrot sticks a lot, go ahead and introduce the turkey along with the carrot sticks. So if they don't feel the pressure to eat the turkey, but they still can eat the carrot sticks and, you know, feel full. And just using a regular ice tray is another great way to do a nibble tray. So you go, in this case, we have strawberries and raspberries and tomatoes, and you know, this is really a great lunch because it's a no-cook lunch, so it makes it super easy. And you can prep all these foods a few days in advance, so you can cut up a bunch of carrots, cut up a bunch of apples, and put some lemon, sprinkle some lemon so they don't turn brown. Yeah, you can cut up the cheese. You can do all this prep and just try a variety of foods throughout the week, and you can kind of do it on the go. So you can take this with you on the go, put a bunch of food in there in zippies and Ziploc bags, and you know, when you're out and about, you can just try a variety of foods. Super easy. Highly recommend doing a nibble tray as a way to kind of expand your child's food choices. And we have all these articles on the site that cover, you know, tips for kids, how to get kids excited about picky eating. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website for all the articles.